I don't have time to do editing, but I want to talk about the Ezenwayi, the priestess. You know, these women now, you know them, right? I don't want to talk about the men first. I came across this video.
Is part of the spirit deity that empowered them.
Good. Where this woman called Wanyi Imo TV, something like that, was talking about why men should be careful marrying Ezenwayi. We need to understand something. That as a human being, if you do not understand the technical compilation or the psychological essence, or should I use essence? No, the psychological marking or the psychological makeup of both the male and the female, the psychological makeup of how people differently react to situation. That's when we're talking about the organizational behavior. You'll be making a lot of mistakes. You would think that you are doing something right, but you actually doing something against the norm, the natural causations. And that is why we need to understand there is something about the human brain that literally, how do I put it? It literally readjusts your belief system, your ideologies, and what you stand for, making you as if what you're doing is right and what another person doing is wrong. When we have this little context of information about how the woman and the woman, how the woman and the man, how they behave or react differently to a situation or even area or a stage of one's life, nobody like this woman will come online to deceive you. The idea that she's saying as a man, when you marry an Ezenwayi or you're going out with an Ezenwayi, make sure you focus your mind on that woman. Make sure you don't think about any other woman is a lie. Because when you understand the psychology of women, you will understand that women by nature feel very insecure about themselves. First is natural. Women feel insecure about themselves, natural. This is something that the ancient waters has instilled in them. And by nature of a man, we are confident from birth. And so when a girl is born, she's called a priestess. You know, you give her names, you give her everything. But when a boy is born, when a male is born, you call her soldier, Odogu, Odogunwoke. You know, those names that give them this thing. So men were born and raised from cradle to be praised, to be given that masculine role, that affirmation, that essence about them. But as for women, you have to praise them. You have to take care of them. You have to pamper them. And so when they grow with this nature that is instilled in them by God, they literally look for one thing. So their eyes is focused on that one person that make them feel special. But when we come back to real life, if you have to focus on somebody to make you feel special, you will be disappointed. But there is another, because there is another aspect of the human anatomy or the human psychology that is synonymous with what? Change. And that's why it's called change is constant. The person you see today is likely to be another person tomorrow. So for the idea that this woman will come online and say, when you're going out with an Ezenwayi, you have to be fidel as a man. You have to be fidel. You got to, concentrate on her alone. And this is a woman who is a control freak. This is a woman who is just trying to exhibit the true nature of women. And there is something they say, women don't like to share. They don't like to share, right? The essence is that whether they like to share or not, it's an idea. Look at it. No woman wants share a man. It's an idea. It's not a definite natural phenomenon of women. The idea that they cannot share. But they end up sharing because it is not the position of the woman to decide if the man would want more than one woman in his life. It is a natural phenomenon, a natural biological makeup in the essence of men to be able to have more than one woman. In fact, their reproductive anatomy makes room for that. They are ever ready to pump. Why for a woman, the anatomy is not meant to that. Going away from that is going against nature. And there are repercussions to that. For a woman, when you open your body to every man that comes in, you're going to have a disease and you die on time. For a man, opening your body or closing your body alone for one woman, There is prostate cancer coming. There is prostate cancer coming. Biology now have it that the ways of our ancestors were the best, where they had more than one woman in their life. They were not like prostate cancer. And the doctors are coming and now, as a woman, as a man, it is advisable you have in a week 21 times intercourse. 21 times. So please, why am I making this video? I'm kind of going out of context. Is this? If we have 1 million Ezenwayi priestess around the world, across, let me not focus on the whole world. Let me just focus on Africa. 1 million Ezenwayi priestess, whether they are serving the waters, whether they are serving the god Earth, whether they are serving the god LMM, or the Naga spirit. 1 million. As of today, we have 1 million. The real true Ezenwayi that we are called are not even up to 100. You need to understand that there are characteristics, a natural markup, a natural law, a dogma that is set in the spiritual to determine who should be an Ezenwayi or a priestess. One of them are Ezenwayi cannot give birth to children because the children of the world are their children. By nature of a child coming out of their body, they have broken that law. Is in that call that, we want to choose this person as an Ezenwayi. The moment you born, the moment pikin come from down you can never be chosen by the gods as the mouthpiece of the gods. What you are doing as an Ezenwayi is that you've been able to personally build your spiritual awareness that you can communicate with the spirit, not as a mouthpiece of the gods. Let's go down the lane of histories. You will understand that in ancient time, women that were born to be priestess and Ezenwayi, even before they are born, the gods have sent a message through a priest, which is a man, that in social family, a girl will be born and that girl shall serve as an Ezenwayi. From the day that girl is born, the moment the girl is done whining, the girl is handed over to the shrine. She grows in the shrine. She's taken care of in the shrine until she comes of age, and then she will serve until she dies. A man will not go in, neither will anything come out of her. She got to remain pure from birth till she dies. Am I lying? I get scared when men and women go look for spiritual solution, and you think the right person you are working to go and meet is a biological markup that's 80% of their thoughts is controlled by emotions and not logic. I don't want to understand. I'm trying to think. So you think that the gods were foolish, that in ancient times they were more male priests than female priests, and female priests were rare. Do you know that as a female priest, which is what you call an Ezenwayi, it is a taboo for you to be seen every day? You got to be seen once in 7 days or once in 4 days. The AK, the R4, the Ori, I don't know how you guys call it. It is once. You are seen once. And when you come, it's either you are going to the shrine to talk to the gods of the land, because you become the mother of the people spiritually. The priest is the father that wages spiritual war, that wages a lot of things that come to the community. This priest hears from the gods. The priest hears from the gods about the everyday dealing of the people and things happening around the community, while the priestess hears from the gods about the dealing of the gods with the whole nation. So if there is something that has desecrated the land, that is going to bring a whole war or calamity to the nation, the gods will not talk to the priest. Rather, they will talk to the Ezenwayi. And that is why when the Ezenwayi is coming to the king's palace, and the Ezenwayi is on the street and people are seeing the Ezenwayi, some women that are seeing their period, they run. Even some men, they hide their faces. Why? Because the woman is carrying bad news. When the Ezenwayi walk unannounced, there is bad news, and he cannot reveal that bad news to anyone. He reveals it to the king. Because there is TikTok and Facebook. You think you can just come online and desecrate us, the gods? We do not communicate with just anyhow women because we understand that women by nature are sacredly created. So when you when you present yourself to be an element through which children will come to this life, we will bless you. We will bless you with a good man. So good children come. But when you dedicate yourself to serve us in the capacity of spirituality, we make you, we will elevate you. We will give you the power that has not even been given to man. But nothing can come out of you, neither can anything come inside. Ezenwayi, they don't get married. They don't give birth to children. If you have done that, you are not an Ezenwayi. You've lost it right from beginning. And some of you that are doing Ezenwayi and you say, as Ezenwayi, they don't stay in marriage. Ezenwayi, they don't sleep around. The priest, as a man, priests have the right to marry as many wives, sleep with anything, because we have something that you don't have as a woman. We have logic. So even before a man wants to come inside a woman, in the head, he don't decide how the relationship will be at the end. He don't decide. That's why as women, you guys have given foresight to read the body language of a man. I will tell you, all of you watch me, women. That man you are dating, that man you are married to, the day you met the man, you already know the character of the man. But you thought, oh, no worry, things will get better. How is it? Now, when they call themselves Ezenwayi, you think, say, this African reawakening that is happening, you think it's just going to be because a white man come. We are not coming for white men. We are not coming for those that came to enslave our fathers alone. We are coming for our black brothers and sisters who have desecrated the land because they thought they can do anything. You know, there is a wave coming. We've won back the land. I, the savior of Africa, we've won back the land. We are coming to remove the bad eggs. You want to be an Ezenwayi. You want your daughter to be an Ezenwayi. She cannot even sleep with a man. And those era of women becoming priests, it has faded away more than 100 years ago. So you woman, you give birth to a daughter, you find out that you are doing spiritual work and your daughter is unique. Try to raise the child. Even your Bible says, raise up a child the way he should go, and when he's old, he will not depart. Start raising that child, the essence of her abstaining from men. Thank you.